What's going on, YouTube? And just when you think you're done making videos about Jehovah's Witness, they done messed around and done something again, man. They done something dumb again. And as the title of the video explains, Jehovah's Witness lose a study. Before I get into that, man, I was going through my drawer the other day, and I've had this shirt for a couple of years, man. It's so, I mean, the shirt is pretty much faded, got holes in it, but for the sake of this video, man, I said, you know what, I put this shirt, I said, man, this describes Jehovah's Witness culture perfectly, man. It's so faded. This red thing used to be a complete heart. As you can see, it's totally faded. It used to be a heart. Check out what it say. What that say? I have no heart. And I got to thinking, you know what? The Kingdom Hall is like the movie Wizard of Oz. The Kingdom Hall is like the movie Wizard of Oz, man. Because Jehovah's Witness, there's different ones. There's different ones. But the four characters describe the culture of them. No brain, no heart, no courage. I'm going to break down each one and how it describes Jehovah's Witness culture. Okay, I'm going to break it down because that movie Wizard of Oz is a good analogy of your journey out of the Watchtower. Because as you know, when Dorothy first fell down in that house in Oz, when Dorothy came down in Oz and the movie came to color, the whole city came around her like she was a celebrity. And this is what typically happens when you go into Kingdom Hall. The first time you go into Kingdom Hall, these people come around you like you're a celebrity. They love bomb you, right? But instead of being munchkins, I don't want to say midgets, instead of being munchkins, you have people with small personalities or no personalities.
We represent the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild, and in the name of the Lollipop Guild, we wish to welcome you to Munchkin Land.
Coming around you like you're a celebrity. Okay? The funny thing is, once they love bomb you, once you get into the culture, you hardly see any of them on a regular basis.
My, people come and go so quickly here.
Dorothy didn't see any munchkins to the end of the movie. She seen them, they wrapped themselves around her, they came and hugged her and welcomed them to there. Oh, we looking for the Witch of the North or whatever they looking for? And she never seen any of them through the whole movie. And this is how it is on your journey outside of the Kingdom Hall. All those witnesses that came to you when you first went in there, you don't see them no more. So, get into this story, man. And this is what made me want to do this video, because I was pretty much done, man. I'm pretty much out of it, man. It's like, it's only so much you can say about the witnesses. I don't want to put anyone else down, you know, the YouTube channel down who's still doing video. Keep on, man. Keep on keeping on. But I got a life, man. It's like, unless you're digging up dirt from the Watchtower, you're getting your sources from Bethel, from a mole in there. It's only so much you could talk about. I could really talk about my experience, you know, but anyway, man, I just want to tell you this story. Jehovah's Witnesses really have no brain, or better yet, they don't use their brain.
If you only had a brain.
Just like the scarecrow who had no brain, the witnesses don't use their brain. You understand what I'm saying? Let me explain what happened the other day, okay? I haven't been to the meeting in, it's been over a year, I think. It's been over a year. I can't remember how long it's been. It's been over a year. I don't even know what's going on now. But I have no family that goes to the Kingdom Hall. I have no family that's witnessed, no family that's baptized. No second cousins, no nieces, no grandpas, no nothing. I have nothing there. However, my younger sister was studying off and on back in the day, you know, but you know, life comes up, and you know, she couldn't really progress too much. So, you know, she was off and on, you know. For some reason, last week she called her study up and said she wanted to resume her studies. The study comes over and gives her this old guilt talk, you know. Oh, we've been studying off and on for a minute, and, you know, I don't want to be wasting my time. So if you don't progress, then I don't know if I can really study with you. And so the conversation, and for some reason, my name comes up. I'm not understanding. I know I do videos about Jehovah's Witnesses, but I'm not talking about any particular one. I'm not going to Kingdom Hall protest. I'm not going to Kingdom Hall with signs and going through the thing, through the meeting, and trying to witness to different ones at the Kingdom Hall. I'm pretty sure to keep my distance, man. I pass by Kingdom Hall, look, and keep on going, man. But for some reason, my name keeps coming up in people's mouth. And so anyway, my sister's studying with this lady, and for some reason, my name come up in discussion. Well, why he doesn't go to Kingdom Hall no more. Now I've been telling my sister, she knows I don't go, but she don't know why. And so this lady wants to put the guilt trip and the fear mechanism in my sister, and she comes up with this old dumb excuse. And the thing is, Jehovah's Witnesses is nothing but a bunch of talking points. They don't use their minds when it comes to reasoning. All their reasoning and all their defenses is something they heard from a Watchtower, and it's something they're repeating, and they just remixed. Nothing Jehovah's Witnesses says is original. Okay? It's only original one time. And after that, it's regurgitated, remixed, changed up, and witnesses just spit it out again. In a Jehovah's Witness mind, there's only two reasons. There's only two reasons a person leaves the Kingdom Hall. And it's never because the Kingdom Hall is fake. It's always because, oh, he wants to serve Jehovah the way he want to do, or because he wants to go out there and live in a sinful life. It's never because the Kingdom Hall is the reason. So she did all these talking points. Why you don't go to Kingdom Hall? So my sister said she'll know. Then the Bible study gonna foolishly give reasons or fill in the blank for my sister. Now the thing is, these dummies don't realize that when you're trying to explain something to a family member, don't assume to a person's family member, especially when the family members see that person every day, because you make yourself look stupid. Don't assume anything to a person's family member. I can't go to the person next door and tell them about their sister. No, they know their sister. So you can't tell them. I said, what she did was, oh, well, he let the devil get a hold of him. Now, again, my sister comes to my house once a month. Every now and then. And she knows that for me going to the Kingdom Hall, I have not changed a bit. So if the devil got to me right now, and I'm acting the same way, then the devil must have been to me when I was going to the Kingdom Hall. So you big dummy, to go sit there and tell my sister the devil got to me, you wasn't really thinking. My sister knows me. She knows how I am. She knows who I am. And she comes to my house every once in a while. So to sit there and say, oh yeah, the devil got into him, you made yourself look dumb.
If you only had a brain.
Oh, well, he wants to serve Jehovah the way he wants to serve him. Like, you dummy. How you going to sit there and tell my sister what I'm like, and my sister comes see me every time? How you going to tell her I got the devil in me and my sister comes over my house to see me? By you saying that made you look stupid. And so you lost your study.
If you only had a brain.
If she only had a brain. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. You would look so stupid if you stopped listening and repeating them 7 doofuses. If you only use your brain.
If you only had a brain.
But no, she gonna keep regurgitating. Every time somebody leaves out, it's gonna be because, oh, they want to do what they want to do. That was Jehovah's Witness part. But yeah, that's the thing. Jehovah's Witness is a bunch of talking points. And the talking points, it's just, if you use your brain, you realize that what you're fed, every time I do a video, somebody calling me. Yeah. So you always sit there and go to somebody's door looking stupid and don't realize that by the time, and the thing is, Jehovah's Witnesses changed so much. By the time you go to your field service meeting, to the time you go to somebody's door, they didn't flip-flop their doctrine. So you go to the door and have to come back next week. Oh, I'm sorry, we don't believe that no more. That's how dumb y'all is.
If you only had a brain.
So I think the next person they meet is somebody with no heart. Somebody with no doggone heart.
If I only had a heart.
This is one of the saddest things when it comes to the Kingdom Hall. That, and I said it before in one of my videos, is that if you can cut your family off, you cut your son off, your mom off, your sister, your brother, blood ties, you cut them off. Somebody you've known your whole life, somebody you built bonds with, you can cut them off at the drop of a dime because they don't agree with other Jehovah's Witnesses. You have no heart, sister. Brother, you guys have no hearts. There's no way in the world I could sit there because my child don't agree with everything I say. I'm going to cut them off and not talk to them no more. How can you do that unless you have no heart? That's a strange thing, man. But again, you know what they say. If everyone in a group is thinking the same, only one person in that group is thinking. And it goes back to the fact that you have no brain. But again, if you would cut me off, not because I slapped the hell out you, but because I disagree with some dudes that never met you, that's very heartless, man. That's very heartless. And so, you witnesses are very heartless, man. But you say, we go door to door because you love you? No, you don't go door to door because you love you. How you going to love somebody that if they stop agreeing with you, that's a signal to stop associating that if you see me out there starving, you wouldn't give me a piece of bread because I don't agree with you. That's not love, man. You guys understand what love is, man. You know what I'm saying? You guys have no love. And so the last one they meet on that yellow brick road, and here's another thing, the last one you'll meet, the elders. That cowardly lion. The one who had no courage. You know, I think sometimes, man, I think that because one of the most scariest things to a witness is someone who does not agree with the governing body. That's one of the most scariest things, and that person's outspoken. I truly believe if a witness seen an apostate coming, they'll run across a freeway to get away from that witness. To get away from that apostate, they'll run across a busy freeway. Jump off a doggone bridge, man. You gotta be kidding me, man. And see, sometimes I'm a mature dude. I consider myself very mature. But sometimes I can be petty. And the thing about me, I use my brain, so sometimes I can put you in checkmate. Now, I did something petty last month. I admit, I did something petty. I don't waste my time going to the Kingdom Hall, man. I don't have time to sit there and argue with no witness, man. It's a waste of time because once you start talking and bringing them facts and stuff they can't think of, they mind shut down. They mind shut down. They cut off. And they scram. So, what I did, I took a link. I took my phone because I still have some witnesses' number in my phone. I don't know why. I mean, I don't even go through my contacts, but I went through my contacts, and so I looked in there. I said, you know what? Let me do something good with these numbers. I don't call them. Nobody calls me. So I took the link to my YouTube page, Jumanji the Pharisee. And I put a group text where you can send one text to a group of people. And anytime somebody send it back to you, everyone will see that text. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta know what I'm talking about. So I took the link to my page, and I sent it to a couple of brothers and some elders. And so, see, unlike when you go into the Kingdom Hall and you show yourself this little humble sheep, this meek sheep at the Kingdom Hall, anytime you bring up something, you show the little rebellion spirit or what they consider weak, they're going to pull you to the back room. They're going to check you at the door. But once you start speaking up and they feel they can't punk you or bully you in the corner, they run from you. These chumps running from me, man. They ain't called me to the judicial committee. They ain't text back and say, don't text my number no more. They ain't did nothing. And I put them in checkmate because they can't do nothing. Because once somebody texts me and asks me what it is, everybody else in that group text don't see. Checkmate. So, you see what I'm saying? The cowardliness of these people. And the ironic thing is, what did 1 Peter say? Always be ready to make a defense for your hope. regardless of who it is, regardless if it's a former member. Y'all not ready to make an offense. Y'all ready to run down the street and run away. If I go to Kingdom Hall and if I go in there, see, the thing is, when I was a witness and I spoke up and said something, these people had me in the back room. I remember I had a Facebook page years ago. Facebook, this one I was dedicated with. I had a Facebook page and I put something on there what I thought a scripture said, and it didn't agree with the society. You know what I'm saying? Somebody went and told the elders on me. And they pulled my black behind in the back room. Okay, so I go to Kingdom Hall now, and outspoken. You think they're going to do the same thing now? No, they're going to run from me. And they're not finna pull me. They're going to run from me. They're going to run in that back room and lock the door. The cowardliness of this organization, man. And so on your walk through the aisles that we call the Kingdom Hall or the Watchtower Society, once you get to that curtain and realize these bros in New York is a fake, you can celebrate, man. Celebrate like they did at the end of that movie, man. You can celebrate and realize that you're on your way out the door. You ain't got to deal with this mess no more. You ain't got to live your short life. Live your short life following some nonsense. Live your short life in a society that doesn't encourage you to use your brain, doesn't encourage you to show love to other people, and builds people up to be cowardly, man. Okay, so I just want to share that with you, man. And, I don't want to go too long in this video, man. I hope, I got better likes this time. You know what I'm saying? Got better likes. And so, that's just what I want to share with that, man. And I think what I'm going to do next time, because one of the things about when you come out of the Watchtower, when you come out this corporation, I'm going to stop calling this a religion. I'm going to call it a corporation. That's what it is, corporation. When you come out this corporation, that's what it is. You guys are in a corporation. You're not in a religion. You're in a corporation. You're a religion-based corporation, okay? When you come out of this, one of the things you deal with is kind of like embarrassment or shame. The fact that, how did I get sucked into this? And I want to reassure you guys that just because you got sucked in and you got duped, it has nothing to do with your intelligence. I want to reassure you that now. It has nothing to do with your intelligence. I hear different ones who used to be witnesses, and they try to make an excuse, well, I didn't fall for it. Well, you had to because you make a video. How you make a video, you didn't fall for it. You didn't fall for it, you move on. But no, something inside you felt that it got you. So I just want to reassure you that it has nothing to do with your intellect. Okay? The most smartest people can get dragged in these states, man. It has nothing to do with your intellect, man. And I think I want to make a video as to how people get sucked into this, man. It's nothing to do with your intelligence, man. You have a PhD. There's many people with all kind of degrees and things like that joined Jonestown. Different people with, intelligent people, man. People with regular businesses and jobs joined that thing. So it had nothing to do with your intellect, man. And so don't feel embarrassed about that, man. You just got duped. But let it be a life-learned lesson that I know the signs now. You understand? I know the signs of foolishness. And so I can help other people, whether it be Catholic, whether it be some cult down the street, or you go to some old church where they have just everybody in that church is a family. Okay, you can see the signs if you ever decide. Not me. I never go to no religion. It's dumb to me. It's fake to me. It's phony. But if you ever decide to go to another church, you could take what you learned from this and apply it to that and get the hell out of there once you see the signs. All right. So I want to thank you guys for watching this, man. And I'm out.